Okay, we are back today. This episode 25. If I remember right, I believe we freed some of the elves, yeah, from slavery, and I think that's a very good evidence against low gain. I think he has a hand in that, so we might. Let's see what happens. But we're getting close to the lance meet, so we'll deliver the report. But before that, we have finished some quests. Or some of the quests will be finished along the way, which I think it's mostly finished along the way. So yeah, let's keep on playing the game and see what happens.
What have you found?
Yeah, Mr. Otto, I found pools of blood and the smell of rotten eggs.
There's been no fighting in the alienage recently, which means the blood is not congealing. I suppose there could be some explanation for it. That's by the orphanage, right? A sad place. Did you find anything else?
Oh, there's a dead rabbit dog in the alley.
I'll report that at once. I've heard such afflictions can spread, even from a corpse. I suppose someone may not have known that. One odd thing I am willing to believe, but two is no coincidence. Let's head to the orphanage. Both of your clues were near there.
Yep, let's go. Better if we go together. Don't want to leave the Templar all alone. Yes, there she is. That's the characters that we were introduced to earlier on.
There he is! Now, no crowding. Let the good sir breathe. There are a lot of unfortunates in the alienage, sir. Many veterans, orphans,
this dude again.
deceased, and sad tales of all sorts.
I still don't have my parents.
Yes, sir. And poor Oli still doesn't have his parents. Anything you can spare would be appreciated.
These guys are fraudsters. I'll intimidate these cunts. Do you think I'm a fool?
So sorry, friend. Honestly, most everyone here has a sad tale. You've been good to me and Oli. They just heard of your good deeds is all.
And giving you guys crap.
Ah well, I figured it wouldn't last. Thank you for what you've done. The rest of you lot, the good sir isn't handing out any more monies.
Aww.
Oh.
The feeling is intense here. This is the right place. I know not if it's the work of the Maleficarum, but there is definitely evil here. You go first. I will follow.
Alright, I'll go first. See what happens behind this door. I definitely hear something very creepy. Open the door. Hello there, child. Running away. Teleported right there. So which door shall we open? Let's open this door. Hello. Lots of blood. Pools of blood. Hello. Oh, a broken chest. See what's inside. A deep mushroom. Why isn't nobody following me, man? Getting creepy in here. Follow me. Follow me, mateys. Yes.
This should be easy enough.
Do you hear me, Sir Willem, Sir Willem? I'm a fallen Sir Willem, Sir Willem today. I'm a maiden, Sir Willem, Sir Willem. But I'm dying, Sir Willem, in pain.
Let's get started.
What happened here? Why not, man?
Finally,
Rabbit! What are dogs doing here? How the hell did dogs get in this place?
another point.
Oh shit, that's a lot of dogs. Rabbit dogs now. How did they get in here? I wonder. Open the door.
1, 2, march on through. 3, 4, the kingdoms at war. 8, 9, and now you die.
Hello.
This This is the center of it.
Mortal! You do not belong here!
Blessed be the Maker and his prophet Andraste.
Your pathetic maker is nothing compared to my glory!
I command you, show yourself, demon. Hide in the shadows no more.
You dare to command me? Let us see if your precious maker can protect you now, worm!
Well, nothing special here. Just a normal demon, you know? You know what we do to demons? Oh, we should. Easy.
Too easy.
We won. At one time I considered myself quite the warrior, but you accomplished here what I never could. But something still isn't right. I feel there is more to this. Nearby, the building next to us. I can feel it, just on the other side of this wall. Let us go.
Let's get a move on. Ooh. It's a bloodbath in here.
On it.
Leave me alone. Just go.
Oh boy! Oh man, that's so I did so much damage. 102. Or maybe they're just weak. Too weak.
You think you are safe?
Though the Golden City has fallen, I have seen your face and your light. I am you.
Save your pedantic chant for your sermons, Templar. You have killed my brood.
The Maker compels you. Show yourself.
The Maker. There is no Maker. There is no Golden City. But there are demons. Yes.
I hear not your blasphemy. By Andraste and all the divine after her, I order you to face me.
You delusional fool.
Right.
Yes, man. Too easy. Too bloody easy,
You never
man.
had a chance.
We have done it again. I feel the darkness receding. I've seen the work of demon before. Some malefic Karam consort with them. But the Maker must have guided me.
Oh, what the fuck?
Why?
Oh shit.
And now, you die!
That's a 4-pronged pitchfork. Holy hell. Not a Sir Otto. Well, unfortunately Sir Otto died. Pretty strong. Oh, not Sir Otto. Sir Otto, you good, man? You good? No, not good. What the fuck? I definitely did not expect that to happen. And that's the end of the quest, really? Sir Otto just dies. Hearing voices. Ah, new quest, hearing voices. Someone in the alienage is probably missing it. Hearing voices, okay. Let's continue on this questline before we go on the main one.
Right.
Anyone around here who might have any ideas who owns this amulet? How about you, madam? Oh, you have a quest for me now.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Oh, quest complete. 2 gold.
There is but one
Count Rosamund.
one life.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
2 gold. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, Buckstone Irregular.
The irregulars thank you.
1 gold. Alright. Only quests in dinner. Arl the Wolf.
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too. You're the youngest Kuzland, aren't you?
Oh.
Probably looking for coin or men to take your Ternir back then. You're better off asking the Darkspawn. They hold West Hills now.
Well, I didn't know the West Hills had fallen. I am sorry.
Well, I can see how you might miss it. All of southern Ferelden covered by black clouds. The ground rotting beneath your feet. Plagues and Darkspawn raids going on until even the crows get sick of the smell of carrion. What's a little trifle like that when compared to the important troubles here in Denerim? There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway.
Shame. I would have wanted your vote.
Hebron has done nothing since we've arrived except spend coin on herself. If we stay in Denerim much longer, I'll have to send her to a cloister.
No need for such drastic measures. She's only a child. She'll outgrow this.
How old is she now? 15?
Is that the number that represents becoming intolerable? Yes. She turned 15 this past spring.
My son Osrin was just as bad. Rest assured, my friend, she will outgrow it. Or you'll strangle her and throw her in the river.
Leave me alone, you idiot!
I would like to inquire as to how you can sit like that, sir. Through the chair. Through the sofa, I mean. That is a very terrible power that you possess.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there?
Well, I have proof Loghain was involved in slave trading.
Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
I'm always ready.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
That's a
Direct
lot of
from
cats.
Orzammar. You won't find
That's a
better.
lot of fucking cats. Hey, where you going? Kitties. That's a lot of kitties. Where they might be going? Where are they going? Where are they going? Hello, is this an event? Should I be happy about this? Or are they scared about the bear?
The bad men, they are quiet. They call for blood no more.
Is this amulet of yours? I found it in the orphanage.
It's my grandmother's. You found it, sir. May I have it?
Here you go.
I feel like a mist is leaving. Oh, thank you, sir. I have to live my life.
Yes, you have to live your life. And... oh, thought you were about to run in an ambush there, but no.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
How can you support the man who killed your king?
Cailan was a fool. He grew up a spoiled child in his ancestors' palace. He never knew what it was to be hunted, to starve. Maybe the Grey Wardens killed him, or maybe my lord let him die of his own foolishness. Either way, it may have saved Ferelden.
So now you admit Loghain may have killed him?
I am not so blind as you think, Warden. I saw the tension between Kaelin and Loghain. My lord is a man of fierce passions, none fiercer than defending this land. If Kaelin threatened that, but whatever he did, it was only in defense of Ferelden.
Half of the forces got massacred in Ostagar. How the fuck do you justify that? Fucking sold people into slavery.
What was he supposed to do? You and Eamon were harassing him at every side, forcing him to empty the treasury to fight you. He never wanted a civil war. After Kaelin died, everyone was supposed to rally, come together to fight the Darkspawn without crying to Orlais for aid. He never anticipated Merrick's bastard would challenge the throne and force this war.
How do you justify how torturing his subjects?
You think war is simple, don't you, Warden? You only fight monsters. No one sheds a tear over the death of an ogre. Torture is an ugly business. But sometimes it's the only way to learn what your enemy intends. And it is much harder to tell who the enemy is when all of them look like you.
Kinda feel bad that I have to slay her.
I can end the threat you pose to Ferelden. To arms, men!
Sorry, my lady.
Another battle.
Right. My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
Well, the Blight is the real threat here, not Orlais.
We've been treated to many stories of Darkspawn in the past few weeks, but we still have no evidence this is a true Blight.
If it's a story, it's a true one. The South has fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight, yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, and we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
Well, when we gave you the signal to attack from the flank when we were at the Battle of Ostagar, you fled. King Kaelin died.
Oh, do continue. The Landsmeet hungers to hear the tactical analysis of Ostagar from a spoiled child. You goaded him into making that charge. He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him. Strategy and consequences be hanged. What would you have me do? Kaelin's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Kaelin's death. He was Marik's son, my king. No one regrets his loss more than I do.
As much as you regret selling elves to Tevinter?
Selling elves? Explain this, Loghain.
This is war. Did you believe it would be like the old tales? Knights with pennants flying over battlefields where all outcomes are decided simply and with honor? War is cruel. Every soul who fought alongside Marek knows this. And in it, there are no such things as innocence, only the living and the dead, and the degrees of guilt both bear. Sacrifices were made. If they were too great, the Maker will judge me for it. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
I protected her from you.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden! I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden.
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
The Landsmeet is against you, Loghain. Step down gracefully.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Call up your men, and we'll settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough. Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
I'll fight this duel myself.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
All right, man. Damn, this is some Wild West shit going on here. Oh. Sword and shield.
Let's get started.
In the Maker's name! I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kaelin, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
I accept your surrender.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait, there is another option. The Terran is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
You want to make him a warden? Why?
There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
Well, I can understand Alistair's frustration. But Riordan has a point. We should put him through the joining, and if he dies, he dies. If he lives, well, that's up to the gods. And there is a god in this game.
Joining the Wardens is an honor, not a punishment. Name him a Warden and you cheapen us all. I will not stand next to him as a brother. I won't!
We need all the help we can get, Alistair.
Loghain is a traitor. We need him like we need to be stabbed in the back. Or have you forgotten how his being a great general didn't help the last time? I didn't want to be king. I still don't. But if that's what it takes to see Loghain get justice, then I'll do it. I'll take the crown.
Listen to this. Can you see how disastrous a king he'd be? Putting his own selfish desires above the needs of his country? You can't seriously support him.
Well, I thought maybe you two could marry, you know? Put all this force behind you. Perhaps it will be hard for Alistair. And you, I can understand. But if there is a compromise, I'd go for that.
You thought... No! Just... no! Did you take a blow to the head? I'd rather marry the Archdemon.
Not even if the Maker himself appeared and commanded it, Warden.
This is hard. Go for Alistair or Anora? I don't even know. Alright. In order for us to decide this... In order for us to decide who rules and who doesn't, we'll flip a coin. Flip a coin. If heads is for Alistair. Tails is for Anora. Let's try that again. Oh. Tails. Well, Anora, you win.
Thank you, Warden. You were wise not to disrupt Ferelden's governance any further in a time of such crisis.
You're siding with her? How could you do this to me? You, of all people.
Sorry, Alistair. But I always assumed that you hated the idea of being a king.
What's wrong with you? He's repeatedly tried to kill us both, and you side with him over me?
That's not true.
Isn't it? I don't know. I'm not sure I know what's true anymore. All I know is I can't let this pass. Not and still live with myself. I guess I don't have any choice, do I? I'm leaving.
I'm afraid it's not so simple as that, Alistair.
You already got what you wanted. Your murdering father gets a place amongst the Grey Wardens. What else could you want from me?
Your life, unfortunately. So long as you live, rebellions can be raised in your name. Our land cannot endure another civil war. I must call for your execution.
Yo, what the This is the worst possible scenario that we have been in. No, Anora. You owe me a boon. Let him go, Anora.
This is what you would ask? Very well. Though I think it a mistake. Alistair, You may leave on condition that you swear before this Landsmeet that you renounce all claim to the throne for yourself and all your heirs.
That's what it'll take, huh? Fine. I don't want anything to do with this place or any of you people. Ever. I swear it. Time for me to go.
You don't have to leave, Alistair. Come on, man. Oh, man. If we lose Alistair, we lose the tank. We lose the front line.
You heard Honora. I do, or I get to join Duncan. Nice, huh? Have fun ending the Blight. Or whatever. I guess you made your decision, right? So goodbye.
And now, lords and ladies of Ferelden, there is still a Blight to defeat, and armies to gather. And I appoint this man to lead us in both. We will not allow this land to be further threatened by the Archdemon. Gather your forces, and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the Taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
I understand.
Oh shit. Did he?
So it's done. My father lives, and for good or ill, he is now a Grey Warden. Thank you for giving him the opportunity to undergo the ritual. It couldn't have been easy.
Well, he has a lot to redeem himself for.
He does indeed. Arl Eamon has left for Redcliffe, and tells me that our armies have almost fully gathered there. I will be heading there myself. Bring your companions, and join us at Redcliffe Castle as soon as you are able. You have united for Ferelden, Warden. Now we face the Blight.
I wonder what happens to Alistair now. Oh man. I really liked Alistair too. Kinda sucks. Alistair is gone, dude. Oh fuck. That sucks ass, dude. Alistair, my guy, come on. Now I'm sad. Now I gotta beat a tank. Oh, Logain. Holy shit. Wait, are you in party now? No fucking way, dude.
Let's not spend more time here than we must.
Oh, Logain is in the party. Guess that means he's the new tank.
Yes.
Indeed. Indeed.
Did Alistair take all the things that I gave him? Okay, so Logain is the new tank.
So, you're a Ferelden girl who decided to live in Orlais.
I did not decide to live in Orlais. My mother took me there with her. I know how you feel about the Orlesians, but I am not one of them.
You may as well be. You grew up there, your views and values are theirs. I've heard you speaking with the others. You find Ferelden unsophisticated, barely civilized.
No, this is not true.
You're painted to look like you're a Ferelden, but scratch the surface and find nothing but Orlais underneath.
Damn, Logain, you gotta calm down, man. Why is there duck spawn in the village?
So be it.
What now?
Why is there duck spawn in the village? What happened?
And here, I shall.
Redcliffe's been attacked?
It's you! The Grey Warden! Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
What happened? Where is everyone?
They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
You should get to safety.
I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Wait, what happened? So the castle is surrounded and we have to save it? Oh boy! Weak now. You all want some? You all want some? You want some more? Oh shit! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh man, Logan, you good bad. You good dude. Yeah, Logan will be fine. Oh me.
Very well. I shall do it. I see.
You will learn to fear me.
Finally, man. Holy fuck.
The boulder dropped on me there.
Yeah, the boulder dropped on you, Viviana. I saw it.
This should be easy enough.
Quite terrible, really, isn't it? Here I thought we were supposed to regroup here, you know? Get ready for the blight. But it seems the blight came at our doors. They're assaulting the keep, they're assaulting the keep. Kill this bitch right here, man. Yes, they're going down. What the fuck is that? Why is it like this, man? Why is the FPS going down? Is that it? I think that's most of it. Oh no, that's not the most of it. Oh no. Alright, Logan. Logan and me is gonna take care of this bastard.
On it.
Gonna feel bad for Logan. Taking in these hits. At the same time, I guess you could say he deserved it. Oh shit, he's gonna grab me with that hand and pummel me with his other hand. I kid you not. That's what's gonna happen.
Victory!
Logan! What the fuck are these guys doing? Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it! What the fuck y'all doing now? Fuck y'all doing, boy? Yeah, man! Kill that thing!
Very well.
Kill that thing!
I'm Rick and the Maker!
Damn, Logan! Prove your worth! Prove your worth, Logan! Boom! We're gonna be losing a lot of flashes.
You're here! Thank
My
goodness!
bruises form a pretty pattern.
What happens? What happened here, guard?
I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Take me inside. There must be no more delays.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
Oh man, this is serious.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Logain.
Yes, what a pleasure to see you again.
The Darkspawn that attacked Threadcliff were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
How certain are we that this is good information?
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Has word been sent to Denerim?
Word has been sent, but they need more than warning. They need our armies.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us.
And we won't be able to reach Denerim within 2 days.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Is it even possible to reach the city in time?
Perhaps not. But what is important is that we know where the Archdemon will be. If we do not defeat the Archdemon, it will not matter if Denerim is saved or the Horde defeated. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march. And hope the army collected here gives you the chance you need. Arleman, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak, Your Majesty.
Then give the order. The longer we delay, the longer Denerim will be at the mercy of the Horde.
And just how are we supposed to defeat this Archdemon?
An excellent question.
Then you don't know. Of course not. You're both new recruits Duncan wouldn't have expected.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
Excellent.
Perhaps you and Logain should meet me before you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Okay. And this is where we seriously fucking end the episode. Episode 24 ends here. So it seems that we have perhaps a very important matter to settle with Riordan, and yeah. Episode 25, we'll see what happens. Is it the end? Is it episode 25 the end, or episode 26? We shall see. Anyways, I'll see you guys until then.